We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down. They give it to him again. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
The give here on 2nd. Still going past the 40. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And that one's unsuccessful.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Block It's third and goal. Again, Jones to the air. And that's going to be batted away. Incomplete, so bringing home way to wrap up our first quarter. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. This only a chip shot from the right hash. New York knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked up on 1st down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for this. Headed out right. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they keep pushing.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, now 1. And he's able to power this forward when they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Come on, man. What's going on here?
They connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 47. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Let's go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll throw on first. Hits him on the in route. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down.
One of my
Third
tackles
and short in your back
broke
pocket.
his
You get
ribs.
even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
First down from the red zone. He's on the move.
Oh, come on.
Cut near the goal line. And we turn our focus
Oh,
now
the
to the flag
fuck
down
on.
as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for second down. Running it after the penalty. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Rolling left, buying some time. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done.
Yeah.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 3rd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Bengals football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 10-3 ball game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 2nd and 5. Hand off to the back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play.
I'm trying to make him like Marshawn Lynch.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other.
He's slow as shit. He has 85 speed.
Great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's down after getting this up to the 41. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yep.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
I got tank on him, yeah, but that's mainly for like the Browns and shit. Fucking Falcons.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Yeah.
Another carry for him.
Yeah.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
He always gets like an extra 1 or 2
And
yards.
it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes.
Hey, my next 2 running backs after were just like him. They take hit sticks.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
That's cool. He's probably tired too, you know. I also have him come out and
Motioning him from the slot right.
tell my 3 down
2nd
back.
and 1.
Ooh. Damn.
Will try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Is it back?
And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least. There probably won't be much comfort now, and it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
I was wondering, I was like, how the fuck? I was like, how the fuck is he staying ahead of me, bro? Like, come on, I'm leading the league in rushing. Yeah, I checked. I was like, because he's not on the top 3, so I checked. I was like, man, what the fuck? How? I mean, I choose when and not to do it. It gets boring after a while.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Damn, he fast.
And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yards.
I don't know if you have like the meter on or not.
Make those offensive coaches and teammates proud.
Ooh.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Ravens.
I thought he was going to outrun you.
His 4th interception of our season. Well, they have the advantage.
I should have.
But turns out that is all just that moment because they threw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches
I should have passed it.
sidelines are preaching the same message.
I just logged
Take
it.
care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Jones now to throw.
Nope.
Connecting on a slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 4. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw by Jones. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver?
What?
That's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a break throw to a nice
Everybody want
catch.
big receiver nowadays.
Not to like. Got that amazing
After
play.
they see Jeffrey.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Yep. Big ass receivers, it's like having a tight end as a receiver.
For the extra point, here's Smith.
He always
Right
be
down the middle,
lying
let's
about
go.
shit.
And the Ravens got things 10-10.
Yeah. He got a 6'5" receiver and a 6'6" tight end.
And is ready to send it flying. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
I learned to look for them early on. Like the 3rd season we were in the league, and I got like Josh Parks. I was like, okay, this is ridiculous.
Plowing up the middle. But he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I mean, I've been doubling him. I double him almost every run play. It makes it more difficult. Yep. When you had all of your defensive ends in, I was trying to guess which one was the pass rusher. So I doubled that one. I was like, okay, his X lit up. The defensive tackle's X lit up. I was like, okay, I got to double him. Double him.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yeah.
Now looking to throw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he still got it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, it's flying around and making the play.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Here's the snap on 4th.
Oh.
Is caught by the back. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that.
Got 3 more just like him.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that.
Power backs are the way to go.
That was their shot to end this possession. Sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together.
That's why I had to
get
switch
first
my
downs.
team
It's
thing.
their
Like,
defenses in this league.
I was like, now fucking
Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away.
West
Third
Coast
down
power
coming up.
run.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a
Shit.
turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Third and long for him here.
Damn, you gotta,
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Jones. Fits it through the middle.
you should knock your teeth out.
Now the Ravens are going to use the
Tight end
rest of
open
their
like that.
timeouts. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep. That's complete inside the 35.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
What?
The tone of this drive.
He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He beams one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals make it 17-all. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, so they're going to send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Looking to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
no good, short. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Oh, what the fuck?
And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Give now to the running back. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Play fake, Jones. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. On the shotgun, it's Jones. He's got it near the 10. Breaks out the spin cycle. He's in. Touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
You know, Kate, that's a successful play on 2 fronts. Number 1, you get the 1st down. Number 2, keep that defense guessing as to who is just going to get the carries.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
A give now from the gun. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
4th and 3, drive on the line. He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Motioning in the tight end now. Jones on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He finds his running back deep down the left side. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Has it down close. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
I love throwing on first down, and when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. And go play fake with Jones. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Fullback trying to power the crowd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's fourth and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Looking to throw. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Brought in left side by Jones. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing now from the gun. Has the connection to Jones. And he didn't get much time to secure this. He takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him.
Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it.
What? It just shot backwards.
Out
It
now
wasn't
for the
even
free
natural.
kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. The slated downs to approach here from the 40. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They send a man in motion. To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Pressure comes, Jones. Finds him on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Jones throwing on 4th. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, he loses the football. And now the Bengals have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
They'll run here on 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Bank. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to the air here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They're set up at the 35 now. They've got a man in motion. First down, throw by Jones. Doesn't have the hook up there, incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Again, Jones to the air. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
Oh no, don't be scared. Hunt the ball, bro. Hunt the ball, bro. It's all good.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Completes this one to Hill. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. He put everything he had into this one. They connect on the deep shot. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense. You'll storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Got for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Lone back gets the handoff. Past midfield to the 45. That's a hole left, room to run. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Ravens making a 9-point advantage. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Smith has it on the tee, and is ready to send it flying. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. He's going to throw this one. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Trying to push it deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. Buying some time right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now to throw. Forced out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. Throwing from the gun here. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Second and 10 now.
What the fuck? He was going to be open.
Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw.
Gotta start double teaming his bitch ass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Oh, the Bengals got to it and recover the football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They give it to him again, and he's brought down for a loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more and set. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts.
Okay.
And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down...
Yep. Nah. I said nah. Yeah. No, of course not.